Hey, what's going on, guys? So West Ham United have officially signed Gianluca Scamacca from Sassuolo for a reported 30.5 million quid plus a potential 5 million in add-ons. Believe me when I say this, lads. This fella's the real fucking deal and is going to take the Prem by storm next season. In a market which has seen a real dearth of quality forward options willing and able to move sides, I'd go as far as to say Scamacca was the most highly sought after number 9 across Europe. So West Ham have done brilliantly well to get this over the line, especially considering it's a 5-year long deal with an option for a 6th. David Moyes has been absolutely desperate to bring in a striker in order to minimize the reliance on Michail Antonio, and many expected that man to be Armando Broja, who may still come yet but was in all likelihood a smokescreen for their main target. For those unaware of Scamacca's career trajectory, he's simultaneously been recognized as a wonder kid as well as a late bloomer. This crazy bastard played for both Lazio and Roma's academies during his time in the Italian capital before deciding a move to PSV would be beneficial for his career, given the youth setups among Serie A clubs are rather shite these days. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite break into their first team but had an opportunity to develop his game from a mental and tactical perspective while working under Man United legend Ruud van Nistelrooy, whose own finishing was second to none. Eventually, Scamacca returned back home where Sassuolo decided to sign him up. They sent him out on loan for 4 consecutive seasons where he gradually kept improving before turning into the absolute beast that he is today. In fact, the Italian Football Federation view him as someone they could build their attack around, which is a massive statement given he has a mere 7 caps to his name and no goals to show for it so far. Due to his 6'5" frame and ability on the ball, he's earned comparisons to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, which, while being slightly over the top, aren't completely detached from reality. As one might expect, Scamacca scores plenty of headed goals, but his strikes from outside the box, cute flicks, and fierce volleys make him a handful for any defender on the planet. This is precisely why those who typecast him as a target man are mistaken, as he's got much more to offer than just a physical presence in the box. As showcased by the heat map on screen, he's a willing runner and isn't afraid to work in the channels or drop deeper to receive the ball. He's extremely adept at holding up play and can spray passes all over the pitch. Furthermore, his movement in the final third is unreal for a big man, and he has that natural goal scorer's instinct to be at the right place at the right time. The bloke is just as useful when it comes to defending set pieces as well as tracking runners with his work rate, a prerequisite for a David Moyes side and not something you'd necessarily expect from your main goal scorer. The elegance he has in possession is nothing short of majestic, and those at London Stadium, fuck me, it'll never not feel weird saying that instead of Upton Park, will most certainly see shades of Marko Arnautovic in him. Much like the Austrian, Scamacca does have some frustrating elements to his game, and the constant pot shots he takes from long range instead of passing to a teammate in a better position will make you want to scream, but comes with the territory of having a mercurial player in the ranks. Additionally, despite bagging 16 goals last season, which was the 6th best in the entire league, he had 0 assists to his name. While that's not exactly the end of the world for a central player, you'd like to see a bit more of a contribution in that regard with the likes of Jared Bowen looking to get on the end of knock-ons themselves. He also conceded 49 fouls over the year and earned 7 bookings to show for it, so discipline is another area much in need of improvement. Overall though, this will go down as one of the signings of the season for me. Most Italians prefer to ply their trade domestically, and understandably so, but he's chosen to test himself abroad and deserves credit for that. Should things go tits up, which in itself is unlikely, there's little risk involved as Italy failed to qualify for the World Cup, so he won't have to worry about national selection in the short term. The likes of PSG and Arsenal were in for his signature before opting for Hugo Ekitike and Gabriel Jesus respectively, which showcases just how highly he's rated by coaches around Europe. Moyes too will be looking to make amends to a certain extent after failing to get the best out of Haller, who's gone on to do great things since his departure from West Ham, and looks like a bit of a missed opportunity at the minute. With that being said, it appears that West Ham are going to have an incredible squad at their disposal with the likes of Amado Onana and Filip Kostic rumored to be arriving soon, who I'll do videos on should those moves go through. For those of you new to my channel, I've done a breakdown on Naya Fagerd, which you can access via the top right hand corner of your screen, and we'll be doing one on Flynn Downs over the next few days, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If that is the case, please do consider giving it a like and subscribe for more football related content. Have a great rest of the week and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.